What we're going to do in this tutorial is I'm going to show you how to plot your data for the Kinetics of Crystal Violet Lab. So first thing you need to do is to get your calibration data. That's the concentration versus absorption data that you collected for your sample of crystal violet at different concentrations. You're going to select both columns and you're going to go to where it says Insert, the Insert tab, and you're going to select Scatter plot option. First one, scatter with only markers. So you select that one, you'll see that basically it plots the data for you. You want to label your axes by choosing in the Design tab, choosing the first option, the one that says Layout 1. This gives you the option to label your axes appropriately. So we're plotting on the y-axis, we're plotting absorption, ABS. On the horizontal axis, we're plotting that concentration. And this, of course, is micromolar, right? So this is times 10 to the minus 6 molar. So I'm just indicating that. Okay. You can label your graph. You can call it absorption versus concentration. Absorbance versus concentration. And the last thing we want to do is we want to plot a regression, a straight line through those points. So you're going to right click on one of your data points, select Add Trend Line, and you see linear is already selected, but you also want to set the intercept to 0. That's really important. And then you also want to display the equation on the chart. So you've done that. You see, click Close, and so here's your important data. In particular, you need the value, the slope value that's from the equation. And that slope value, 0.0626, is the molar absorptivity constant. So you need that. And you need to type that into the first sheet of the Excel file that I sent. You'll see I did that here for the first, or cell A3, I should say. You want to copy that and paste it all the way down throughout the entire Excel spreadsheet. Paste it. And so what that will do is that will calculate these 3 columns over here. That'll calculate the concentration of the crystal violet, the natural log of concentration, as well as 1 over the concentration of crystal violet. It'll do that for you. So from this data, you want to generate 3 plots. Time, or concentration versus time, natural log of the crystal violet against time, and of course 1 over the concentration of crystal violet against time. So to do that, what you're going to do is you're going to click on, I believe it's Control, double check that, yeah, Control if you're using a PC, press Control, select the first column, as you're holding Control, choose a second column, and you'll go through the same process as you did for the first graph. So you're going to go to the Insert tab, you're going to click on Scatter once again, and of course the first option. And so that will give you again a plot of the concentration of crystal violet with respect to time. As before, you want to label your data. Right, so this is concentration we're plotting here. So let me just label that. And you're going to go through this process exactly the same way for the other values, the natural log of concentration, as well as 1 over the concentration. And in particular, what you're looking for is a straight line, because that's going to tell you the order of the reaction. So once you do that, once you figure out, look at 3 plots that you're going to generate, and figure out which one looks more or less linear, that will tell you the order of the reaction. And from that, you can, of course, figure out the pseudo rate constant as well as the pseudo rate law.